So given your y equation, by finding limit at appropriate points, obtain your horizontal and vertical asymptote. So vertical asymptote, you need to find out the value, right? So start from the y, this one is not function, so we start with the y is undefined. So what's the value that make the y undefined? As you can see, y here is a fraction, right? So to make it undefined means your denominator equals to 0. So y undefined when x squared plus 4x plus 4 equals to 0. So we want to find out what is the point first. What's the value of the x that makes your function undefined? There might be a asymptote there. Alright, so simplify this quadratic. So x equals to negative 2. So to finding vertical asymptote, limit x approaches negative 2 from the left hand side. And limit approaches negative 2 on the right hand side. If you can get the answer of infinity, means this x equals to negative 2 is vertical asymptote. So try to evaluate when we substitute 2 over 0. So 2 over 0, infinity, positive or negative. Try to test with your calculator if negative 2 from the left hand side means negative 2.1. Negative 2.1, substitute here, the place of the 0, not substitute everything. We want to identify the place of the 0 here, positive or negative. Positive. So numerator positive, positive, answer positive. So when you substitute again to the negative 2 from right hand side, also 0, also infinity. So we test with x equals to negative 2 right hand side, so negative 1.9. Also positive. So positive over positive, positive infinity. So when you do your limit approaches a value and your answer is infinity, therefore this x approaches that value is vertical asymptote. Then to find horizontal asymptote, is using limit approaches negative infinity and limit approaches positive infinity. So limit, to evaluate limit, we have two kinds. One is limit approaches value. Another one is limit approaches infinity. Limit approaches value is finding vertical asymptote. Limit approaches infinity is finding horizontal asymptote. So try to substitute first. If you can get your answer, then it will be the answer. Not necessarily to be IDF. Unless you get IDF, then we find a way to simplify. Whether by divide the x squared. Alright, so substitute infinity. Infinity square plus infinity plus 4 can evaluate or not? Yes, you're going up to infinity. So 2 over infinity, 0. So again, substitute here. Also, infinity, right? So when you infinity square plus infinity, then square root infinity, infinity lah. All the operation will come down to infinity. IDF situation is infinity over infinity. Then only IDF. Or infinity minus infinity. Then only this one is IDF. Then only the way of bahagilah X square tu semua. Kalau tak sampai situ tak payahlah sengaja nak buat. Lagi buat lagi salah. So, we get the result. Therefore, this result is your y. Y equals to 0 is horizontal asymptotes.